In this video, I'm going to be creating a dragon scale effect in our crystal edge sea mold using Craftor resin and mica powders. There's the set they sent me that I made some pigment paste out of. And for this pour, I'm only going to use the purple and the rose red. I did not use that paler pink. And I'm also using Pearl X Micro Pearl Mica. There's the epoxy resin by Craftor. I mixed up about 7.25 ounces. Each mica powder's got about 1.5 ounces with 7 scoops of the powder. And you just have to make sure to mix it up well so you don't have any little powder sediment. And those colors are gorgeous, like deep, rich colors. Sometimes mica powders are very pale, but these from Craftor have beautiful color to them. And there's just some glass and crushed glass and glitter. You start off, it's a pretty simple pour. I was about 34 degrees Celsius. The resin just crept up there on me. You just pour a little bit of the clear to the bottom. Oh, and I had about 2.70 ounces left for the clear. And then you pour about half of your first color, which for me is the purple. And I'm just tilting it there to center it. Then your second color, which for me is the rose red. And then you pour the micro pearl and then a little bit of a clear push. That's pretty much it, and you just repeat it. I haven't used our Crystal Edge sea mold in a long time, and I do like it because it has wonderful sparkling edges. So after the clear, I put the rest of my purple in, and I did scrape out the cup, but I didn't think you needed to see that. My videos are getting more and more succinct as I go along. And then the rest of the pink, the rest of the micro pearl, and the rest of the push. The clear push. And what I didn't show in here, at one point when the resin was closing up, I was looking at some other mica powders for my next project, and I dumped a whole canister of mica powder into this pour. It didn't matter though, it didn't show on the front, so I kept that out. I could have put it back in just for amusement's sake, but I didn't. And there I'm just using a silicone tool, just teasing some of the resin into the edges where it hadn't gone on its own. And then we just get to wait for the magic to happen. There it goes. It's funny that you don't end up seeing the micropearl, but it does create the cells. Sometimes you can get cells like this without the micropearl. You can just pour 2 or 3 colors of mica powder. I've had that work in the past. But if the micropearl makes these cells work, I'm good with using it. And then the next day, it's time to demold. It looks good on the back, and I'm sure it looks just as beautiful on the front. If you want to get resin results like this, we do have a coupon code with Craftor for 20% off any of their mica powders or resins or anything else they sell. Check it out in the description below.